Hello everyone, I'm Heather Downey and today I'm going to be working through a little technique with you. This is the technique called tucking, which is really important to harpists playing in general. So being able to tuck different fingers in different ways. And this is a session which I filmed live as part of my Technique November series. So I've put this video together from that live teaching and I hope you enjoy. Okay, so tucking, it is really a big fundamental of harp playing. It's one of the ways that we kind of string together phrases or link together small sections of music and make our tunes sound really flowing. Not just make them sound flowing, but stop them actually having gaps. And so the way we avoid this gappy playing is by tucking. For example, in a scale, tuck. Or if I come back down, tuck. Okay, so that's what we're focusing on in this session. It's literally that skill of tucking. I want us, before we start getting into any exercise, to really look at how our hand should look when we are tucking. So we're going to pop our thumb onto a red string on the harp, a C string. I'm choosing middle C. You could choose high C if you want, anywhere that's comfortable. And we're going to pop our 2 next door on the B string, so 1 below the red. So I've got my thumb on the C and my 2 below on the B. Now, before I even pluck any strings, have a look at the distance that I have between my fingers. So I've got this lovely big distance of around about 3 inches, I'm estimating. Okay, now everyone's distance is going to look different based on the length of your fingers, and you might find it more comfortable to curve your fingers slightly, which is fine. But we don't want this bird beak kind of shape, right? A bird beak. In order to create a tuck, you have to have distance between your thumb and your finger. So we're just going to work on keeping this distance between our thumb and our finger and tucking our finger 2 under and back down. Under and back down. So I'm not even plucking the thumb. All I'm doing is working on where the finger 2 should be when I tuck it under the thumb. So I'm playing my B, pulling it right into my palm, and then I'm placing it under to the next string to the D. That's it. Under to the D, back to the B. Under to the D, and back to the B. Now look at how little my wrist is moving in order to make that tuck, to tuck it under. It is moving ever so slightly. Got a very slight bit of movement in it, but it's not doing this. Okay, it's not coming in or going out to get the 2 under. Okay, my wrist hasn't got lots of movement in it. All I'm doing is just moving that 2 under. Okay, so let's all try that together. After 2, 1, 2, B, under, D, back, B, under, D, back. And just observe your wrist, nice and still and steady. Good, fabulous. Now we're going to add the thumb in as well, so we get just by bending that thumb, because the thumb of course has to bend in both joints, this joint and this joint. So suddenly tucking under, bending the thumb, placing it back on. Look where I've placed it back on. I haven't placed it back on here. Okay, so I haven't bent my thumb and then come back on the string here, and now I've got a bird beak. Okay, so I don't want this bird beak. After I've bent my thumb, putting it right back on nice and high, I still have this nice big distance between my fingers. Okay, so we're going to try this. Here we go. Ready? Go. Under. Bend. Place it back on. And back down. Very good. Good. And my wrist is not moving really, a little bit, but it's very relaxed. Good. Now we're going to do that same thing, but this time we're going to do it with a finger 3. 3 and a 1. So our finger 2 now, our index finger is tucked out the way. Okay, it's tucked into my palm out the way. It's not out like this or out like this. It's tucked out the way. Start with just the 3. Under, back, under, back. And my finger 2 isn't sneaking out as I do this. Out, 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 out. No, it's staying tucked away. And my finger 3 isn't sneaking up the strings. Whoops. It's not sneaking up like this. Oh, it's staying nice and low and giving me lots of space. Okay, so watch out for those little sneaky fingers. Ready? Try it with me. Ready? Go. 3, under, back, under, and back. Once more. Under, and back. Beautiful. Let's add the thumb in so we get this. Sorry. This is a little bit more challenging than the finger 2 because we have to keep the finger 2 tucked out the way. We have more space to play with and you're more likely to end up with this kind of hand. So let's try that. Ready? Go. Under. Bending the thumb every time. Keeping the space. You're getting the idea. Well done. Good. And last of all, we're going to change to the finger 4. More challenging again. The 2 fingers I'm not using are tucked out the way. I don't have them out like this, like bunny ears. I'm just going to be using my 4th and my thumb, and look at the distance I have now. So we'll start with just the 4. It pulls right in and it places under and back. Under. Comes from the finger, not from the wrist. So let's try that and add the thumb in as well. Ready, go. Bend and back down. Good. Should feel nice and relaxed. Once more. That is what your tucking wants to look like. And you'd want to practice that in your left hand as well. And then you'd want to practice it hands together. So this is a simple exercise, but helps you really focus on how you're using your fingers, where they are placed, and how you're tucking.